We all love analog gear, but let's face it, most of us dislike patch bays. The tedium of having to connect all the gear together with a rat's nest of cables, and let's not even mention when you've got to recall a mix and remember everything went. It's a real nightmare. Luckily, Flock Audio have got the perfect solution for you. The Flock Audio patch is a fully analog, digitally controllable patch bay, which is going to replace your traditional analog studio patch bay, which means no more messy studio wires all over the place, instant digital recall of your mix routing, and the ability to manage and control your analog audio chains as if they were plugins. Let me show you how. So here I've got 4 microphones recording an acoustic guitar, and let's just say I want to put a reverb on these. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a bus for that first, and I'm going to name that reverb. And what I'm going to want to do is send this audio out of my interface to get to the Flock patch. So with Logic, you can do that with the I/O plugin. Choose some outputs. In this case, I'm just going to choose 9 and 10, and the inputs 9 and 10 as well. And I'll flick over to the patch app. Now here's where the magic happens. So you can see I've got my interface outputs all labeled here and the inputs as well correspondingly. And my outboard gear, it's all connected up. And it's all in stereo pairs, and where it's mono, you'll see it's like a single channel. So I'm coming out of my bus from outputs 9 and 10. There we go. I'm going to link up my reverb, which is here, the Bricasti M7, and then I'm going to send that back into my interface in channels 9 and 10. And now if I hit play, we should find that we've got some reverb on the mix. And that's how easy it is to make a change. So we can extend that even more if you want to. Let's put something on the mix bus. So I'll choose the stereo out, go into the I/O plugin again, choose a different input and output this time, and we'll head over to the patch app, and we're going to choose the same output here from the interface, and we can choose any audio path we want. So let's have the master bus transformer, we'll have the SSL bus plus. Hey, let's go crazy, put a pair of distressors on there as well, and then I'll send that back to the input of the interface. That's how quick and easy it is to create an audio path. And let's say I've changed my mind here, I want to move the distressor before the bus plus, I can just drag it and move it up. Quick and easy, just like that. Similarly, if your hardware hasn't got an analog bypass, there are some bits out there that don't have that, a true bypass. If you just hold Command and left click on any bit of gear, you can bypass that in any order, any time, and it's just super quick and easy. It's not something you can do with a traditional patch bay. That's really powerful. And similarly, let's say I feel like maybe the distresses are a bit much on this analog mix of a guitar. It's probably a little bit much on an acoustic guitar. All I've got to do is hold Option and left click, and that removes it. Or of course, I can do it the slightly slower way and just drag it. It's just a cool tip to move around a bit quicker in the patch app. Next, I'd like to talk about digital recall, which is another thing you can't do with the traditional patch bay. So you can see here I've got my Logic session open with this mix I'm working on, and within the patch app, let's recall the routing that was used. So I've saved it, I've already done it, I'm just going to recall this mix for the client who wants some tweaks done. All I've got to do is click here, choose the mix, and that's it. That's how quick it is to recall an entire patch mix. Now, obviously there's the question of, well, how do I then change the settings on my analog gear? Well, normally you do it by taking pictures of it. And actually you can still do that, but Flock have got this really ingenious method now where actually the photos can become part of this session. And for that, you'll need the premium version of the Flock Patch app called Patch DX. Let's flick over to that and show you what that can do. So now I've opened Patch DX, which is the premium version of the Patch app you get for free with any Patch product. And what this version allows you to do is many things really. Firstly, it's a really nice little touch, is you can color code all of your gear. So as you can see here, I've got all my interface ins and outs that are coloured red. I've got the items that are in this rack that are blue, and the rack down there that are yellow, and my 500 series lunchbox is all purple. I've seen other people do this all different ways. Sometimes they have all the compressors green and their EQs blue or whatever. You can choose whatever works best for you. But it makes finding, especially if you've got a lot of outboard gear, finding the item you're looking for in that list much easier because you know where, from the colours you can to go for. So let's open that same session again, this mix I'm working on. There we go, you see it's nice and colourful, looks really good. But down here we've got analog recalls, and this is from pictures I've taken as I saved the session, and all I've got to do is click on one of them and it will blow the picture up to a bigger size, and I can see exact settings I had on my master bus transformer and the bus plus there, and I'll be able to recall those now for the session. And that's something I can't get around unless, of course, I've got digitally recallable gear. So that's just how quick it is really to utilize the patch software to bring up and manipulate the routing in your sessions. It's incredibly powerful. I'm sure you'll agree the Flock patch is a revolutionary addition to any studio. I get a lot of calls from clients, in fact, who've already got one, so it's one of the best things they've ever bought. If you've got any questions about the Flock patch or how it could integrate into your studio, feel free to get in touch or give us a call. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this. See you again.